What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Showtime is Blaze King with King's Critiques, and we're here for the start of this season's Yuri Monday. What makes me say that? Well, this show at the least has some promise to be Yuri, and the other show that I'm going to be recording today definitely has promise to be Yuri. So, that being said, we're going to start getting into it in just a moment here after the usual caveats, of course, of number one. If the video is shorter than intended, blame the red platform for not knowing what they're doing and having AI check copyright because, well, they don't know how copyright works themselves, so they're just going to let AI check it. Number two, if you're sticking around to hang out with this episode to have conversations in the comment section, that's highly appreciated because, of course, comments are good for the algorithm, and I am more than happy to have conversations with other people. And, of course, the last bit, if you're not going to hang around for conversations, at the very least, let the whole video run through the limited watch time. That's also good for the algorithm, as is hitting the like and subscribe buttons. And that being said, anything else to cover? Nope, I think those are the usual caveats, because I didn't even turn on my air conditioner to stay cold. So, hopefully I don't start to sweat to death while this is running. Smile. Now, all that being said, as per usual, let us get into things. Wow, way to be assumptive of a Jaru. Yeah, this show's gonna have some very fun, at least, Yuri undertones. As I said before, a lot of Kanakawa seems to, which we thank you for. They really are the ones that either have a lot of sponsors or just don't care about copyright, which... Again, very nice. So she's being destroyed for game opinions. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, no, I can understand trash talking that character. Looks absolutely like a fuckboy. Wait, so you got charged twice how much you're supposed to for food? Nah, see, that deserves to be yelled at for, because... That might not seem like a lot, but that probably is a lot. Yeah, at least she corrected herself, because, bruh. Pretty sure the only time a chicken place is allowed to charge extra for something that's usually one price is when you specifically ask to get white meat. Because otherwise, they don't give a shit, they just throw what they have in there. Okay, forgetting your password to a social media account or something seems like such an old person thing, though. Like, not a young Jaru who will want to post this, that, and the other thing about everything she does in her life. Then again, main character Jaru is also kind of pushed outside of the expected. But we see each other, like, every day here. Those are some interesting questions. And yes, I do want to see a picture of the cat. Yet she just said what I literally said a minute ago. We talk pretty much every day here. See, that's modern day society, talking to each other even though you're 2 feet apart. I mean, that literally just sounds like a biker for you. Bitch, that's just... I was gonna first say it's a Christmas sweater, but now looking at it more, it seems more like something that Freddy Krueger would wear at Christmas. Okay, literally though, what did I just say? It's like Freddy Krueger wearing a Christmas thing. And... Bruh. Hey, those are pretty cool though. I think you're being generous there, Wada. See, even she's calling into question what she means by intelligent. Why is she imagining a cat paw in this instance? Nah, the passion to like, a character from a game or show so largely probably will not help. Then again, someone like me could, hope it could help, for obvious reasons. Okay, but she's saying what we're all thinking when it comes to gacha games, is you never know when it'll close down for some reason. So all the money you put towards it just kind of feels silly. But then it's also the thought on when you do it the first time, then you're kind of locked in. So you don't want to quit the game until they close the game. That's how I feel about Fate, honestly. I keep fucking up my login stamp, but I don't want to, uninstall it and just leave it alone forever. Because I put money into it in the past, and well... That was a stupid mistake because spending money on Japanese gacha game literally does not end up with any benefits 90% of the time because there's no pity system. It's just you get what you get, so it doesn't really work out all the time. You can take advantage of all the deals and specials you want, but yeah. Though I will say at least Dokkan Battle is generous when it comes to being a good gacha game. They have all those events and shit that's like, roll X amount of times, you get a guaranteed LR character. It's like, cool! Roll 3 for ones and you'll have a high chance to get a good character. It's like, cool! But, like, gacha games, like Fate, don't have a pity system. So it's kind of like you get what you want, or you get fucked, kid. That's dark. She's right, but... So, her pulling an SSR in that game while, like, the other girls having a little... I'm gonna just directly say it's pretty much a gay thought process, because, listen, best friends or best friends... Like, you don't really talk like that in that kind of way to someone who's simply a friend, would you? But who wants to bet that she's about to get that Duke of fuckboyness, huh? Hey, look, she got the Duke. She is straining. Her phone looks like it doesn't have service, so understandable, but like, damn, that is quite the artwork. It's the next day, and she's still wearing that cardigan. Come on. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though, because, like, then at least you're not getting stuck on one specific topic of conversation. Okay, now, I'm not going to say based when it comes to thinking of a doctor in this way, but I also will say based on, the experience between my doctors, my parents' doctors, my grandmother's doctors, and doctors of other people I've known, I'm also not going to say it's 100% inaccurate. So do with that what you will. I think that might be pushing it a little bit, mind you, because they don't actually, like, wear their things in office 90% of the time. It's funny that she says healthy as a horse when that Derby racing game just came out recently. I wonder if that was intentional. Did Katakana have something to do with Uma? The head pats of battery replenishment. And then those two get close and it's instantly annoyed again. Please do not sit near us. And of course, they're sitting near them. God damn it. There goes the annoyed feeling again. Understandable, Lana. Understandable. Yeah, nah, she's really straining on this one. Damn. Okay. This time I will say based, because, like, that being the expectancy of some Jiaru to not, like, do research on other things, yeah, okay, I kind of get it. But, like, at least she's doing some kind of, like, actual important learning, learning other languages, albeit a shitty language that doesn't even know what it's talking about itself half the time, is at least something. Is she really asking that question? Listen, her hairstyle's like that. Can't really say the tan complexion is normal. Her clothing style, yeah, nah, she really does look that Jiaru. Like, I didn't even need to have someone else say it. I just assumed it from minute one. Damn! She was literally just called an NPC and that, like, destroyed her. But that's true. Like, actually, matter of fact, like, this one I can speak about personally, because, you've probably seen things said here and there of, the negative opinion about dudes who still wear graphic tees in their 20s and 30s. It's like, bitch, fuck you. I get more positive opinions about that than myself in general. I wear a shirt out there like this, at least someone might actually say something about it. I wear a shirt like, I don't know, fucking just nothing happening. Never would get a compliment once in my life. Swear to ya. That's why I'd rather wear the cool shit and have the occasional compliment than just wear absolutely nothing that's interesting and be even more like of a background character than I am. Listen, for her opinion to live in America over the past, like... Sorry, I'm having trouble mathing for some reason. Over the past, like, let's just round it out to say 20-ish. Probably not the best idea to come here, honestly. Like, cool for people like me, but not so cool in general. Excuse. She just totally did the thing she was complaining about earlier. Okay, I was going to pause, but on the feet would have been a little weird, and I'm going to try to avoid that as much as I can. Baskin Robbins? Really? They're, like... Does Kanekawa just, like, have their own little... agreement with a bunch of these companies that they can make use of them in their shows? Because that's actually some pretty damn good reach. I know KFC and Baskin Robbins are only two of many things I've seen in a Katakawa production being made use of. So, well done for them to actually, like, have effort instead of, like, doing nondescript copywriting. Like, I understand for Devil as a part-timer, changing it from McDonald's to WickDonald's, because, like, that's the bit of the show, and you're using the business consistently. But, yeah, other times it's like, you're using the place, like, once. Why change it? Just get the rights to say the name once. Well, at least she used what she was told for good. She has no idea what was said to her, probably, but well done. Another really fun start to an episode for the season, and a really fun start to what is, of course, going to be known as Yuri Monday, because between this show and the other show that's going to upload in like an hour, we of course had to deem it that way, but you'll see what I mean when we watch that show, because, I mean, by the synopsis, it's going to be pretty obvious from the beginning. So, that said, though, as far as this show goes, it's pretty simple. It's just pretty cute, pretty all that. You know, there's nothing that, like, says it's not what I'm saying it is, because it totally is. Like, it's Katakawa. It totally is one of those things where it's Yuri, but it's also not Yuri, because they ain't really gonna ever show much more than some holding hands or something. Probably. Can't really say that for a fact, though, because I've seen a lot of Katakawa anime that kind of, like, drop a big shock on us, honestly. Like, that reincarnated genius and princess, that thing. Like, we knew we had one Yuri couple going in, we just didn't know how much they were going to show us. And then they dropped at least one other Yuri couple on us, and committed to the Yuriness at the end of that. 9% sure that show was Katakawa. The animation style seems right to be them. But it seems like lately Katakawa's actually been, like, also kind of working on some goofier stuff, which we appreciate. Like, Ninja and Assassin Living Under One Roof, that was one of the better comedies of last season. So, this honestly has a lot of good promise. And I wonder if that other show that's coming out in an hour is also Katakawa, looking at the art style. Actually, I have the tab open. Why don't I just go look at it? Again, would that technically be spoilers for what we're going to be watching later? Because I don't know if this is being uploaded first, or if I'll upload that first, or what I'm uploading first, so... Okay, I'm definitely uploading this first, too. Fuck, I'm just gonna look. Oh, do you say who you are? Studio Mother. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Actually, I feel like I do. Oh... I still haven't watched Dark Fuerte. I don't really have much interest in it for the obvious reasons, but... Oh, yeah, another Jaru-based thing, but that was more of a straight couple. Oh, that it? Oh, this is going to be the first crack at Yuri. Good for them. Alright, well, I'm not going to look too much into that then, because... Technically, there's more than one studio that handles anime, so it could still be Katakawa, even if that's not the, like, studio that has to do with that kind of shit. I mean, we're watching one anime already that has Linden Films as someone that takes part in it, and Linden Films takes place in the H content adjacent anime we watched last season, so yeah, it should be fun. But I'm gonna stop talking about that anime and continue talking about this one, which was, it was just silly, it was fun, it was cute, and it'll be fun to hear more stuff between the two. It probably won't, like, go anywhere, it'll probably just more, like, waffling on about comedic topics, but we'll see that from here on for the next couple months. But you can let me know your thoughts on where things started in the in the comment section, because, as I always say, it's highly encouraged to leave a comment, to have conversations with myself or other people, and try not to get too heated. I've seen some comments on my other channel get heated here and there between other people, and, like, that's no bueno. The bueno part is positivity in the comment section, unless you're discussing a heated topic with me as the creator, and don't like an opinion I made. Then that's understandable, I guess. But yeah, go ahead, do that. And of course, Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel, the description, ring both bells, like blue letter, blue atmosphere, the black, the orange, the purple prime for free. I may or may not start a green account to watch stuff live. Let me know your opinions on that. Check out a playlist here. Let it run through, have conversations with stuff within whatever. Check out the video recommended to you by the red platform here. Or if you're watching the smaller version, the bigger video. And let it run through, because that still helps me out immensely. Until next time, it's been the Blazer King with King's Critiques. Ta-ta for now.